Alright guys, Shotty T here. Alliance War. This is the 7th war of the season. Started off the second half. We are currently Platinum 2. We actually went down from 25 to 27. It's kind of weird. We won, but went down. So I'm not sure what kind of sense that really makes. But it is what it is. But that was a very tight war. Obviously, you guys saw the points are exactly the same. It's just the fight duration that matters. But the alliance that we're facing has some interesting bans, and it actually made the planning a little more difficult than we thought. I guess you ban based off your defensive strengths, and they definitely did so. So Ghost, pretty much see her man every war. She'll probably be whitelisted next season, and then well, actually, technically Hercules, and I guess Hercules and Torch will be whitelisted, and then Ghost will probably be on the banned attacker global ban list. And then we got Hood, which is starting to get banned a little bit more now. And then we have Havoc. I guess enough people seen that Havoc cheese in the shock hazard shift path. They said, nah, we're not letting that happen. So, and on top of that, it's a family affair. We're facing Professor X group of our family. So, and they're very skilled. And so far, they are taking care of business. We're up 11-10, but we got more fights than they do, and they've only died 10 times. They're on pace to die about 15 to 18 times. So we definitely need to be on our A game. So my team this time, no debuff detox attackers, but they're good attackers in general. Nick Fury, Scorpion, and Claire. We're going to be using Claire for this fight. So yes, there is debuff detox here, but there's one key thing about this king group is that he's unawakened. So don't even really have to worry about his regeneration. I could just purposely let his Fury expire, build up my I don't know if that'll build up my MD or not, but I can dance around. Either way, I have a way to build my power. We're just gonna use the boosts that are about to expire, because I mean, for this fight, it's really not much to it. I mean, the node, the only thing obviously I can't nullify, but she has that buff thing that I can use for SB2. So that's there. So whichever champ has more unique debuff game, passive stacking Fury, which I'm just gonna, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not worrying about that part of the node. Alright, now we can take care of business. That. Let's go ahead. Now I'm the one with the Fury now, buddy. Yours fall off. It's gonna have that MD. I'm gonna end up having 3 bars of power. Yep. This might be enough to kill him though, especially with this Fury build up. I'm just gonna let the Fury build up and let that kill him. Genius, right? Genius. Alright, let's go. This should kill him. Death touch. Nope. Nope, not quite. Not quite. He ain't dead yet. Alright. That was fun. Alright. Fight duration. Alright, let's go ahead and taxi our teammates. to this next path. I'm not taking another fight until Boss Island, but I am going to be the energy sparer over here because they're going to be the key to Boss Island. Okay. Alright. Hopefully we'll get our Boss Island fights done before bed. Until then, later. Alright guys, we're back. We're on Boss Island now. We're going to take all the 3 fights on the right side, but the last one it probably won't be ready until the morning because I'm gonna of course have the guidance placed. So let's go ahead and fight Gore here, and we're just not feeling the big boost this war because the more you fight some of these fights you realize the degree of difficulty is not that great. And there's a thing called the Eternity of Pain Karina Challenge that I'm saving the big boy potions for. So these are gonna have to do. What I will do, I think, we'll just keep this. We'll parry a couple of times, see if he can bleed through the block. That can build me some passive power, because I want to be able to nullify more of his buffs at the beginning. There's one. Let's see if we can do some more. Alright, that might be good right there. Perfect. I just want to get those buffs nullified. A little too ambitious there. I'm gaining so many buffs. That's the mode we were trying to get to. Alright, we should be in good shape now. Straightforward fights there. That's what Battlegrounds come into play. You get a chance to see, understand matchups. So, and also the off-season practice. Cause some of these same notes I've seen in the off-season, and of course they take these unboosted and not lose much health. So that does help the confidence when you're actually in the season when it counts. So we've done this fight many times, and we're in the right mode to start, and we're gonna go from there. Let's get that going. feel me, guys? All right. So we'll go ahead and taxi to this, and hopefully the pre-fight will be placed in the morning. Let's look at the standings real quick. Again, we said it was going to be a tough one. In our BG, we're up 5-4, and we're even in pretty much in total fights. But overall, we're down 14-18. So the opponent still pacing for that. Maybe they'll hit 20 deaths. So that means we got a little margin for error the rest of the way. So we need to tighten up and finish strong at the very least. Don't want them to have bragging rights. But anyway, good night, guys. Alright guys, we're back much sooner than expected. So thought about this because we do have one guidance in our battle group because the opponent again plays very well. So one thing I thought about is this fight right here. We're gonna have someone quake that fight, and Quake is a 565. So my thought process, of course, is gonna fully boost, but we're just gonna give him even extra attack boost by putting guidance there, because the degree of difficulty for that fight for Quake is much less than the degree of difficulty for my fight with Nick Fury, a rank 4, with the class advantage. So we're just gonna go ahead and get our fight out of the way. We're gonna apply the power start boost. We're gonna do the same thing we did last time. Hopefully we don't get ourselves hit. Matter of fact, no, we're not even gonna do the power start boost. We're just gonna go with this because really I get the 6 charges and I'll be able to build to a bar of power before those tactical charges fall below 5. Because really the main reason why I did the power start boost is to keep evade out of play. So we should be good. We're just gonna use our parries more wisely. That's the main difference. So we're gonna just bait heavies as much as we can. So here we go. And intercept a few times, just a little bit. Alright, let's use our evade now. I'm gonna lose some health. But we're still in our first life, so we're in very good shape. More deep bleed should do it. We'll parry here. Okay, or not. Alright, you got me to my second life this time. Congratulations, but you still lose. Yeah, but the degree of difficulty again is much greater for that middle mini. So that'll do it for me for the war, but we're not done with the footage. We will keep an eye on the standings and see what happens. Good night this time. Alright guys, needless to say, we did not win this war. It got to a point mathematically we couldn't win, so we just decided to no longer boost and use items. So the attack bonus do look to be more skewed than what it would have been if it was still winnable. So, but yeah, they got the upper hand on us, Professor X, and they only died 18 times, and as I mentioned, 20 or less is what it's gonna take. Because I think this particular family member group, I think they're skill wise, they're pretty good. 'Cause I think we got the better prestige, but they pound for pound got the better fighters. So we just gotta. Anytime we're not playing them, we can always pick their brains to see on some either some tactics or whatnot. But we can always learn from any type of loss. But that'll do it, guys. Like, share, comment below, subscribe, and hit that bell notification.